NERDSoul.
That's right. Best believe it. Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. We got the anime age crew chilling. We gonna have a good time. All right. By the grace of a prophetic, portly man who said, "Nah, nah, nah, gonna have a good time." So I want to give it over to one of our anime-ish crew guests. You know this young lady as the belle of the ball. You know this lady as the otaku attorney. You know this lady as the gaminated one. I give to you. That's right, Gamma Ray Cosplay. What's up? Put your hands together, y'all.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Gamma Ray Cosplay, lawyer by day, cosplayer by night, and lifetime Straw Hat Pirates, always.
Yo, man, that straw hat life is on point, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna tell you no lies.
It's the
You know what I'm
life.
saying? Look, I ain't going front. I'm still waiting for that season 2. I'm like, look, let me get that season 2.
Yeah, look,
That,
you and
that
my
season
husband
2 is the
probably
hotness.
join the crew too.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm sold now. I'm sold. I'm all the way in. You know what I'm saying? I'm sold. So it's like,
Welcome to
look,
the crew.
we here. We here now. So since we getting into some anime styles, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ask you what I ask you every week. Gamma, what you been watching? What you been watching?
Whew. The question is, what haven't I been watching? But yeah, I'm finally caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. I did a good binge
Oh
for that.
yeah.
So I'm caught up on that. I've been checking out this new fairly new anime, a playthrough of a certain dude's VR MMO life, which is actually pretty entertaining.
Okay.
It's just following like a regular dude playing a video game, but you're actually captivated by his little life.
Okay.
Dead Mount Death Play has started back up. New episodes. Really enjoying that. And as always, I'm really enjoying that detective show, that Ron Kamanohashi's Forbidden Detective Deductions.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, and that was good in the episode premiere. And amongst other things, but of course, last but not least, Undead and Unluck, Chef's Kiss. Love
All
it.
right, well, I'll wait for Coop to come through. Hopefully he'll be here. But I want to talk to you about Jujutsu Kaisen. All right,
Mm-hmm.
because you've read the manga. All right,
Yep.
you out there, you reading, you're flipping pages. So now
Yeah,
that you've
I
caught
can't
up,
wait. If it's good, it's worth it. I have to read. I need to know what happens.
so since you've read it and now that you're watching the Shibuya incident, how does it compare? How do you feel about it?
Ooh, the animation blows it away. It's the artwork, the fight scenes, the intricacy, and I appreciate the education snippets, because when reading a manga, it's like it can get kind of daunting because you're trying to like read and understand, like, okay, how does this power work? Like, what's going on? What is happening in the scene? What does this mean? But
Okay.
they do a really fluid job of explaining that without losing the pace in the anime.
Okay, and speaking
I
of
think it's
learning,
great.
what is it? I want to give a shout out to Darius Williams, who came in the comments of my video earlier today and let me know that Guido, the regular Guido that we know, died or was taken over in Jujutsu Kaisen 0
Yes.
after the Yuta and Gojo fight. Because I was talking about it and I was like, I'm trying to remember when the stitches arrived, because I was thinking this ain't the real Guido. And then it was confirmed when the two girls came through and was like, we need you to free Guido. I was like, oh snap. Oh, we gotta get our
Mm-hmm.
t-shirts, free Guido. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get our t-shirts out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, hey,
Yeah.
I'm against Guido, but now I'm like, I don't know if I'm really against him, because like some of this ain't his crimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like in Civil
Right.
War, Winter Soldier ain't do all that. I mean, he did that, but he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, so
Yeah, like, because Gojo, he he took his friend out because he was like, if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be me. But that
True.
happened at the end of episode 0, that series, well, that movie. And yeah, we don't really see what takes place immediately after he does that final blow on letting his friend die. Well, actually, he doesn't do a final blow. He knows he's about to die, so he walks away to let him die. He's like, it's a wrap. That's what we don't see.
See, when he walked away, I was thinking, because of course, since we see him later in season 1, I was like, oh, so he kind of like was one of those things where it's like, all right, well, I can't kill you, but you know who the best is, kind of thing. That's how I took that moment. But all right, cool, okay, all right, no doubt. Now, before we go a little bit further, I gotta introduce a gentleman that has gone from coast to coast, providing comic books to one and all. I give to you COOP of Blurtish. Say what's up, brother.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all listening to this podcast also at www.blerd-ish.com. But Mike is on time, super on time. I'm like, man, I jumped in. Y'all already recorded. I'm like, man, I'm late.
I'm trying to, because I know people's time is precious. I try to make sure that, I try to make it as short, smooth as possible.
Like, I feel you on the professionalism, but doing all right. Coast to coast, not exactly. I ain't touched the West Coast. I touched enough of the East Coast, but or the beginning of the, where the South touched the East. Because heaven forbid you ain't.
If it's on the coast, it's the coast. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't been up in no Maine and New York yet, so
don't worry about that. It's too cold up there. Don't worry about them.
Sure is. You're not gonna see me up there ever.
Ain't nobody think about New York right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all around like May or something. Like y'all about to get stupid cold up there.
Man, June. You would not catch me up nowhere on no places. Well, maybe DC. Maybe DC. I've been to DC, so I like DC. And Baltimore.
Baltimore.
The hood.
Oh boy. But Gamma was just talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I know you ain't been catching up on that, but she did bring up an anime that all three of us are watching, all three of us are enjoying. Gamma, you spoke about a beautiful show called Undead Unluck. You said with Chef's Kiss. Could you break down what you mean by that?
I mean, one, I love that it is animated by the same creators from Fire Force. I like how they do the still scenes, but there's still so much going on, like in the background of a still shot. It's really eerie and creepy how they do it, and I think it's beautifully done in shows like this. Again, I love how, because this is, I feel like I've become one of those people I used to low-key talk about. I've become that person that I've read the manga. And that's just like, it's
well,
not
you
intentional, but I read this manga before.
I've read the manga.
Oh wow!
I read
as long as you don't say it in like a very like condescending way, you'll be alright.
I have read the manga, you plebe.
But I read this manga, before it was even on any radar to become anime. So when I heard it was becoming anime, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be dope." But the scenes, like reading the scenes, like when he uses his body parts, it's like shooting bullet parts and the blood, and and it's just a crazy little weird perversion. It's just like it's hilarious and wild reading it, but seeing it brought to life is really in a really crazy way, so beautifully done. And I mean, you think that Andy is just a perv to his core, but he's so much deeper than that. And you could see that in these last 2 episodes. Most recently, when his fight with Gina, like, I mean, it was just one of those, like, it was either you or me, but he still had nothing but, he essentially wanted to set her free, because she was just like, I mean, this ain't the life I thought I was gonna be living. Like, I'm hurting people. Like, this isn't.
So y'all watched episode. So y'all watched episode 5, right? So
yeah, I had
that.
Yeah.
Hey, something you just said. You know what? I thought it. You think it's gonna be kind of like, not say play ha time with Andy, But yeah, 5 is like, oh, we got some serious things going on. Now that they made it to the Union. Yeah, the thing with Gina was touching. Like, it was sad. Like,
He said, girl,
like,
he said, don't change, man. Even if, you know what I'm saying? If you gain a little weight, even if you get some cracks on your face, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there right for you, girl.
change. She said, change me and change my life into the afterlife, Andy. They both trying to go. So she like, I got to get there first, partner. Kill
Like,
me.
He's like, I'll see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. You know what I'm saying? So
And
you
you see,
won't be lonely.
Fuko, she slowly becomes more confident within herself and within her power. She doesn't see them as like a death wish. She sees like, oh, I can actually use this as a strength and to like possibly help people, you know, to change the world and things like that. And I don't know if y'all picked up on it, but they're like the world that it's in is such a, it's not like our typical, or outside of the fact there's negators, but you notice where she was like, what are those things you drew next to the moon? Like, I've never seen sparkly things. And if you notice, like, so obviously in this universe, they don't have stars. And it's like little things like that you'll notice, like typical regular things that, you know, we have days of the weeks or we have holidays. Like, that's not a thing. Or it is a thing, but it's like a monster.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
So
noticed
it's
that.
gonna be really cool.
Like every seemed like principal foundations of their world, like clothes, which was funny. So Andy now has clothes. Yeah. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
man, he at first he was like, I'm too sexy for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too sexy for your suit.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? Don't
You know
don't
they had
worry.
to
You know what
figure
I'm
out
saying?
a way, like, we
Yo,
can't
man,
have
if you
him
got like
naked
a
the whole
18
time.
pack, you ain't trying to cover that up. You don't gotta let it shine.
like he's
I
still.
keep telling y'all, once if God know who to not give a 6-pack to, because if I get a 6-pack, I'm not wearing shirts no more.
This dude got a 20 pack. Andy's just ripped up for no reason. Like, just like, you know, he cut up, but he now can cover it up if clothes, I guess.
I mean, I thought he had
Behave.
like that 3M handkerchief
Their little
that
handkerchief.
was hanging
Well,
over his
Well, I mean, technically, that's for us. In real life, he just got
yeah,
the, you know, he
ain't
got the thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He got the thing
yeah.
out.
well, he got some. I don't know if you seen episode 5, Mark. We was discussing it. So before you like you spoiling it, and we are discussing it. If that's cool, may I continue, sir?
Oh, he got the symbiote.
Coop.
Go ahead, Coop.
I
He
will,
got the
I'm just,
I
symbiote.
will throat chop out you. Anyway,
I don't care. But I'm just saying he has clothes
clearly you
now,
never
Mark.
do. You jack.
I'm not gonna start, Negro.
You started it. I ain't
Anyway,
say nothing.
I'm
I'm
saying
talking
before.
about the man having a 3M
Boy,
handkerchief.
I can feel the love.
I
Y'all
won't
best
talk about his.
friends.
You
I won't
you
talk
know
Y'all
about
they
his
really
you
are
know
best
they like
friends.
brothers because they fight like brothers all the
his
time.
3M
Like, for
handkerchief.
real.
I'm just saying the
That
man
mean
got clothes. All I said, the man got clothes. Now he literally
I
defeated
still
Well, he
gotta
doesn't
line
really
you
have
up this
clothes
week.
technically. It's
I'm
kind of
gonna
like
hook
a
you up.
symbiote,
You gonna look
but
like New Moon.
new. Oh Lord, what you trying to say? Oh, you gonna try to give me with the Power Rangers hairline?
I'm gonna give you.
mm.
I'm gonna give you one of them.
Well, not the Walter Jones. Oh no,
Don't you do Black Ranger that way?
man,
Don't
look,
you do?
Black Ranger did that. Look, I love Black Ranger. Nice man. Real sidebar. Met that brother
Hey, he
a couple
was great when
times.
we met him. Awesome brother.
I've met him about 2-3 times. Great man. Good dude. Happy. Like, first of all, Black don't crack. I don't know. He don't look that much different.
Yeah, because they do like 60 or something and still look
Well,
like
he ain't 60.
28.
He close to 50 though. he, he looked like he's still in his early 30s. I'm like, how you was
Yo,
like,
man, it's the power of the Rangers, man.
I
He
was
looked like
like,
he can still like pop lock and beat you in a dance battle.
I mean, he was doing it when we met him. I
Right
mean,
with the hip hop keto, you know what I'm saying? Thought I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying?
Pop keto.
shout out to him. I'm just saying, Andy now ain't butt naked because he got he got livable clothes now. That can
Yo,
change to his desire.
And his
I
clothes
guess.
are not happy that they stuck on a testosterone slanging man. They wanted a
Bruh.
female, feminine body to be
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be
attached to.
honest. If I was a living set of clothes and I'm a dude and you just knowing me, you know, however you live your life, if I'm gonna have to be weird, I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, I don't want to be on Andy either. Like,
But that's what happens when you a weak symbiote, man. He was like, "Look, come here. You ain't gonna be taking over none of these ladies,
I
acting
just
like you ain't
laughed.
got no sense." You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
shout out to Unluck. She, like you said, Gamma. She timed it so good. She's like, oh, by the way, my Unluck is coming. He was like, huh? It got zapped. Just he like, so it's gonna hurt. He gonna have to behave because Andy ain't gonna get hurt. It's gonna be you, partner.
Yeah, Andy. I mean, I guess Andy does feel pain, but not in that way. Like
Yeah, he's just like,
it's going to destroy the suit. But
yeah.
now, we got a cool, a cool symbiotic relationship. Like Venom or like, D from Vampire Hunter D has the hand. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice little addition to the team.
I will say
someone
this.
to say a couple of lines that are funny or something like that.
I just want to say shout out to them. I guess it's like a nod to Reservoir Dogs a little bit. I like the suits. I like it.
It helps create that distinction of like, yeah, we got powers. There's other people out there that got powers, but we're different. We're setting ourselves apart from just the regular schmegulous.
Yep, and we got the emblem and
we
all that.
unionized, literally.
Yeah, like we the best out here. We the greatest. As what Khaled said. Even though of course, and it wouldn't be anime if there wasn't people worse than them out there, because it sounds like it's gonna be hell with these next few missions.
This is they're another one of my best favorite things about this series in general is just the fact of world building. Like, this is another show that's going to do a great job of world building and not like lose you in like, okay, duh, like, okay, can we go on to the next? Like, this is like boring. Like, literally every episode is going to be impactful. You're going to take away something. You're going to take away either a new character, a backstory. It's gonna have some form of meaning, like, and it's all, whether, no matter how big or small, and it's gonna like connect each dot to next and next, and it's gonna build, and then it's just gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till they reveal everybody's like their negator powers, because I like how they did it, because that's how they did it in the manga too. It was like,
wow,
their names, but you don't know what their powers is, and that's like key.
They're like figuring out that's classified.
Yeah. Because there's rules. Like, once you figure out the rules, then you know how to defeat their power. So that's like, you keep it close to the chest.
I like that, and just like you said, I'm not using one that has to be super fast, go. But this is not a slow anime at all. Like, they like, hey, we literally drop you in this round table. Here are your assignments. Apocalypse is whatever the artifacts are. I guess we're gonna learn more about it. But they like, look, if we don't do what this book say, we need to win these things, or the world gonna get screwed over.
And then it's cool that the leader was like, look, we're doing this so that we can execute the god on the other side of the book. Like
that's a lot of stuff. It's world building indeed.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, they did a lot of world building without sitting us down and stopping the show for 30 minutes. They just threw it, and now they let okay, there's other stuff going on. You'll figure it out on the way. Like, walk and talk. Don't stop. Don't do the Flash thing where you stop and everybody sit in the room for 35 minutes.
Oh man, if you talking about CW Flash, this is
no.
But
they definitely, like, I think you said it perfect, Mike. Let's walk and talk. We can do it at the same time. Like, that's exactly what you're gonna get.
A good transitional episode that everybody we were waiting for them to get there, because they did so much before they got there, but now it's like the show is about to truly start. Like, we done set up the work. We set up Andy and Foucault's power set, and there's people worse than them, and then there's people worse than them, and you either gonna get hunted or you gonna be helping the hunt. So it's like, hey, I'm good with that. Like, explain it as you go, because Andy's crazy. Like, he ain't a dude that need to sit down. I just like how he say, like, look, man, we ditching you, partner. Like, I just wanted to get back at you, Shin. We about to go in my copter. Me and my boo about to go riding. Get you. I'm like, damn. He like, man, I got a copter, playboy. I'm Andy. I'm rich out here on the low. Maybe it's not even on the low. I don't know what. I mean, I guess if you.
He's lived so long. I'm sure he got paper stashed away, because you see he got guns and stuff stashed.
I like the meme. There was like, if you are like a I guess the meme was if you're a vampire and you live
Oh
so long
yeah.
and you broke, go walk
Just
into the
walk
sun.
into the
Just walk
sun.
into the sun. Like you
Yeah.
should be rich. You know.
Like, bruh,
So
it's over with. You been around how many centuries and you broke? Nah, it's a wrap. Just walk out
man,
to the sun.
Yeah,
but
you can't be broke and you live that long. Because I mean, you could at least, I mean, you could even if you were like, I'm gonna just focus on bad people. You can just straight up rob bad people all the time, and you be alright.
or you
Or
could
even
do.
if you just put your money in the bank and just
I
build
was
interest.
just about to
True.
say that. That was the joke. That was one of the Futurama episodes I remember. That when Fry's bank account actually worked because he'd been dead for so long it was active and he became like a billionaire or something because his interest rolled up. So it's like, yeah, in theory, if you have a banking system that lived that long and Andy lives for like, I don't know, 300 plus years, you just put in some money and by interest you're gonna have a couple of million because most people don't live past 100. So
So they're gonna be chilling. You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
Well,
get that
Golden is
paper
gonna
up.
live to be 200, and he has already calculated that he'll have hit the state for 2.7 million by the time he makes it.
I like gold.
Uh,
Gold
w-
is
you
too
know,
trendy.
we'll see about that. But
Gold is
so
spooky
Gamma,
here.
I know you're gonna be going in a little bit. What else have you been watching that you like digging on right now? Is it the Forbidden Detective thing or
I'm really digging the Apothecary Diaries. Like, it's like a mix of that Edo period, but like it's got like it's like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, but like with a little Asian girl in the Edo period. Like, that's the best way I can describe it.
That
And
actually
but
sounds
it's
better
so
than Dr.
good.
Quinn.
I ain't gonna
Like,
watch that. I can already see I ain't gonna watch that.
she's
You know
solving
what?
medical
Medicine Woman was kind of
mysteries.
alright back in the day because there wasn't nothing else to watch. But I mean,
Especially if you ain't have cable some of them times, you know,
yeah,
that
it's
was
like
Hey,
this is
yeah,
this is the best this is the best we got.
that is exactly how I watch Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Like, I have familiarity because
It's like,
we
well,
ain't have nothing else
I
on
guess I'll watch her
TV.
my
go fix
dad
somebody.
would fall asleep on it and if you
But I
touch
did
channel,
enjoy it.
he'll
So
wake up and snap at you. Like, don't you change that channel? I'm watching like he was the typical old man CBS watcher.
Mm.
Fall asleep on it. Either he gonna fall asleep on that. He never fell asleep on Texas Ranger, but I guess Texas Ranger came on first. And
That's
then
classic,
Doc,
classic black childhood. If you didn't watch that in your auntie or grandma house while
I
they was watching you,
I
Yeah,
you
because
ain't
you pretty much
experienced.
watch what your parents watch.
I
Yep.
went in the back room and played video games, the ones I had available. So, or I just went to space, or I went in my own mind because I was like not caring about Dr. Quinn at all. Like, you know, it was like the dude, white dude on there who was pretending to be a native with his gun and his like buckskin pants or something.
Yeah, there
I'm
was a lot,
sorry.
definitely a lot of whitewashing going on back in the day.
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
y'all,
believe
what
But
that.
buckskin
but
beagle run around?
of course, I'm obviously watching One Piece. That should go without saying. Gonna always be a fan of that. There were some new episodes of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It was like some little OVA
Oh boy,
episodes I enjoyed.
some
I got to watch
reincarnation
those.
stuff.
Hey man,
Yep.
that's probably the best. That's probably the best and classiest isekai you probably gonna get. Like
I love it.
it probably don't get no better than that. I'm not even joking. Like
It's so
that's
good. My husband hates it just purely off the name, but it's so good. He was like, "Why do I want to watch anything about a slime?" I was like, "It's more than that. It's not just about a slime." He starts off as a slime,
I mean, at
Mm.
least
but
I get it. It's in the realm of a fantasy world game thing. It ain't a vending machine. All
Now,
right.
I will
yeah, I'm
say,
not fooling with the vending machine.
based on the average rating of 13,000 ratings, Apothecary Diaries has a 5-star rating, yo. Five
Hey man,
stars. All right, she out
So,
there, she healing folks.
look.
Just saying.
hmm it's a good one. Give it a try.
Crunchyroll don't lie, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Mm,
I mean, the
give it
girl
a
out there,
try.
she, healing people in the Sengoku era, Edo period, whatever.
Hmm
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
it's
She out
it's
there
that
helping
clever.
folks.
one medicinal herb at a time, And there's a lot of like video game type isekais going on right now, so it's been flooded with that. But one odd, and I feel like Mike has been watching, or he has watched. I can't remember what you said your comments on this show was, but Migi and Dali.
I watched the first episode.
I've been watching that, and it's like one of those. It's like a natural disaster car accident you see, and you just need to keep driving because you gonna end up causing the accident because you look, but you can't just turn away. You like want to look to see what happened, and that's what this show is.
I gotta see that.
It's so disturbing. It's so weird. I don't know what the heck is going on. These are the weirdest twin little boys. I don't understand. I mean, I get what they're trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out who killed their mom, but the way that they're going about it, you can tell these are like preteen boys, because I feel like the approach they're taking is not on some Conan case closed like boy genius masterful plan. They're literally approaching this like typical little boys would, and thinking like, oh, since we're twins, like that's our superpower, and since we're sneaky, that's how we're gonna like figure it out.
But y'all ain't even really that sneaky. People just have the worst peripheral vision in like the world in this universe.
Exactly.
I was like, yo, he's right there. Y'all ain't see that?
He's extra stealthy.
Like, how you not tell two whole people is living in your house? You interacted with two different. I'm like, sir, wait a minute. When I saw you, your part was on the right.
I mean,
now I'm looking at you, it's on the left. Like, what's going on?
2 for the price of 1. They ain't questioning it. They have 2 children now, so they happy. They're doubly happy.
Doubly happy. I don't know if that's how it works, but
that food bill gonna be doubly nice.
Cause at that first meal, homie ate mad food. Then of course his brother came through. I'm like, look, y'all eating too much. Like, food costs money, real money.
They got their fill. Definitely got their fill. There is one show I'm on the fence about, but I should love it just purely off the title. But
what's this title?
Don't know. Okay, so this title is My New Boss is Goofy.
Yeah, that was the one I said I wasn't gonna do. I watched it.
I tried, but it's like they made him too awkward. Like, it's not like, oh, it's funny. It's too just like it's borderline slightly cringe awkward. It's just like, ugh, like, sir, I'm uncomfortable.
I gotta ask a question. Is it BL? And then I'm gonna go from there.
Is it what?
Is it a BL?
No, it's not.
You coming through real low, man.
Yeah, you're like your mic is like super low.
I don't know what's up, man. My stuff is tripping today. Is this better?
A bit,
a little better.
A little bit.
But no, it's not. It's not a BL. It's. I thought it was going in that direction, but it's really not. It's really just a slice of life. Like, this guy who just has the fortune of having a really goofy boss. But I'm like, his boss isn't goofy. His boss is like awkward. Like, I think the English interchangeable. Like, I think it should have been like, My New Boss is awkward. Like, that would make more sense for the title.
Yeah.
Instead of making him goofy, because he's not goofy. Silly. He's just.
It didn't fit.
Awkward.
Nothing. I kind of like the look at color. Is this better now? Y'all can hear me better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
The color of it looks good. It looks well drawn, but it just didn't fit. Like, I was like, oh, let me try this. And I was like, yeah, no. I pass. Couldn't do it.
I'm gonna be honest. Once I saw regular people in like business suits, I was like, I'm good.
I know that ain't your vibe,
bruh.
You like that's too much like real world, like,
yeah. Now I ain't going front. I will watch a couple episodes of The Office every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But
The Office is pure genius.
But like, I'm like, these dudes look like Look, y'all ain't solving a crime. Y'all ain't saving the world. Like y'all ain't hunting no demons. Nah, bruh.
To
I'm
be
good.
fair, I do. There's one regular show that I need. I don't know if it came back. I did like my dress up, darling. I did like that though. That was a.
Oh, that was me. That is cosplay.
I mean, I learned
My
more
early
about
years. That was
cosplay
me.
ever. Like I respect the craft. Like after watching that, I was like, all right. I know for a fact cosplaying ain't for me. I was like, no. I ain't gonna have no help like that, man.
Well, nah, you
I
just, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, just pick the simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be like, Luke Cage. All you
that
need is a yellow
show
shirt and some black jeans.
makes you not want to be simple. It's like but yeah, if I'm ripped up like Luke Cage, I am the cosplay. But
Get some suspenders. That's it, man. Then you could be Luke Cage, or you can be
I'm
rotate,
telling you,
Eddie.
rotate your
look,
wig.
I'm gonna get some of them drawn on 6-packs. I ain't wearing shirts. That's gonna be. I'm cosplaying as all the shirtless characters.
You go
Oh
get
boy.
that grill people used to draw them lines and grill their stomach.
Yeah,
Mm.
Go get you a samurai sword and a wig, and you gonna be Andy.
Mark, you gonna figure out a way to like give people 6-packs without having to do anything. It's gonna be like either spray on or like a
man.
tattoo on, and like you gonna be famous and rich.
I saw somewhere they said like they do that, or they
Designer
they do
6-packs.
like green room, like green space, green wall, 6-packs, like they are like really tripping, and I really need to find out what they're doing so that I can get one too.
We need to make sure
Green
the
screen
special
6-packs.
effect doesn't like float when you walk and your stomach is over one side. Your 6-pack, your
That'll be
6-pack's
my
have
luck.
dancing on one side of the room and you over here.
Like I need somebody who can like Photoshop me in real life.
Damn.
Right, man. Look, yo, going to get in touch with your insurance provider. You know what I'm saying? So you can go and get that plastic surgery.
What you saying is you need that. It was a dude on trial and they had like some sketch artists that made him look way better.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was hilarious.
I was like, Dad, they hooked him up.
Like he got a solid chin. His hair is better. Like his hair go up right.
Bruh,
Like,
ain't nobody got. Well, you know what? I'll tell y'all about a glow up in a movie, but I ain't gonna do nobody like that. I ain't gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do my dukes like that. But there's a movie where someone got an ill glow up, and I was like, y'all casted her? All right. So I'll tell y'all. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to drop it now. All right. So in the classic hood movie called Notorious, all right, Angela Bassett played Valletta Wallace. Now, before people jump up in the comments, all right, I ain't got nothing against Valletta Wallace. All right, this lady ain't did nothing to me. All I'm saying is there's a slight difference.
Bruh,
Angela Bassett is a new playing everybody mom, just like Jennifer Lewis.
If Shamar Moore wants to play me without black, extra tanning, sure, go ahead. We'll pretend.
Can he get the cornrows too, though? Can he?
Oh hell no!
I already told you. Look, I'm gonna be the Tubi version of Shamar Moore. I'm gonna be Shamar Less.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you for real. They do a NERDSoul movie, yo. I'm be like, look, y'all better get Michael B. Jordan up in this piece.
I'm the 2B version of myself. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't need nobody to play 2B.
Like, you go get Markle B. Jordan.
Oh God.
I'm getting all the Tubi roles. I'm wearing all the bad wigs.
Yo,
I ain't even gonna shave my head.
I don't even know how Tubi's still in business, but I mean, I guess people be like bored on the weekend and just be like, all right, man, let me watch something crazy.
Tubi. I wake up and when I'm like, what are you watching? He was like, man, I found this movie on Tubi. Like, it has the classic.
First thing, how'd you find Tubi? That's the first
thing. It has the classics. Like when he goes on his like 90s action binges, like they're all on Tubi.
Oh,
Jackie
word?
Chan, Van Damme, all those like.
Oh, he on there watching Super Cop or something.
Yep.
It's like it's people like your husband that keeps them in business. Like right there.
Hey, I ain't even mad, man. Like there's some comedians from LA, man, who I dig them guys, and they doing movies, like they doing films on Tubi, and they're terrible. But I'm like, you guys go for it. You
Yeah,
get
like
it.
what happened to the comedy movies that were bad but they were still quality, like Fat Beach? All right,
That ain't happening no more.
like
They worse. Like they like no budget whatsoever.
like Fat Beach was low budget, but it was still classic. Like there's a movie called Trippin'. It's super classic.
Oh, I
I
love tripping.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Trippin'. Yo, G's got everything.
All I'm gonna say
Like,
this, and respectful to our lady friend here, I ain't gonna go deep into it, but opening 10 out of 10, wonderful.
oh
Trippin'.
snap! I forgot. Man, all right, yeah.
Bruh,
Anyway,
real side story. I've had my boy, shout out to Peppy, be able to listen to this. I rented Tripping, and I think did I see it in the theater? I may have. And we put it, and his mama was in the room, and we had Tripping on the big screen. I think we had to cut it right off. I was
Yeah.
like, "My bad. I'm so sorry." I was like, I promise you, it ain't like this all the way through. It's funny. It's bud for
snap.
like it's
And on the
bud for
big
the
screen,
Cosby Show, bro. It was one of them old big wood block TV screens where it's you know what I'm saying
It's got the big
can't-
tube in the back. That joint weigh about 3,000 pounds.
bro. It was like a 6 foot tall big tube TV, and it was all in your face.
Bruh.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was like,
man.
oh.
Them things was like the size of your head, like dead in front of you. His mama was sitting right
Bro, his mom right there. She like, "Can you cut that?" I think she said, "Can you cut that shit off?" I was like, "All right." I was like, "All right, I'm sorry."
Oh,
My
man.
bad.
I'm sorry, Captain. I gotta go. I'm like, we gotta cut this off, bro.
All right.
Hey,
So
continue.
anyway, back to anime. Ah, that was good. All right. So all right, I'm gonna throw it over to Mark. Mr. Doug, what have you
See.
been watching as of late?
That the azure-eyed samurai. Azure is a real fancy word for blue. Azul.
Flip it to the
Azul.
Spanish on y'all.
Yeah, man, look, that joint is marvelous. What else have I been watching? I started Undead Unluck. So
All right, so you down with us now? You down with us?
yeah, I'm catching up, but I like, man, what else am I watched all of, yep, I can't even remember. It's a lot.
You know,
I told Coop, I'm like,
Gamma
I
said
haven't
she's
even
about to
jumped
fall
on
asleep
Invincible
on your
yet.
girl.
Say again?
They almost lost me in that first episode. I was like, "What is this? What is
Gamma
this?"
won't
What
feeling
is
that
it?
blue eye samurai boy.
I was not.
Can we talk
I
about
almost
it?
gave it a thumbs down
I-
on Netflix. Like,
I
don't
was-
ever recommend
I
nothing like
was
this.
hurt, Gam. I was like, not you, Gamma. Not you. You're
I
the
stuck
chosen.
with it. I only
And
stuck
you-
with it because of you.
Thank
Coop.
you.
I
Thank
was
you.
like, let me get this episode 2. Like, let me not pull
First-
a mic.
and this is where I gotta give a shout out to Mike. First of all, like I'm not gonna try to spoil it because I know I ain't gonna try to spoil it because the homie here, distinguished Mark. All I'm gonna say is that first episode.
Gracias.
The first episode was so. I don't know how. I guess it was slower, but us older gentlemen were used to what they call the samurai revenge flick. This is more aligned with a live action set piece historical drama than an anime, folks. For anybody
Very
who's
much
out there
so.
listening, this is definitely like everything is a little more grounded. You know, there's not even any magic so far. I watched the whole thing. Ain't no real magic. Might be a couple of hallucinations, but it's grounded all the way through. In theory, everything that kind of happens can kind of happen. You know, other than animation can do a little bit more stuff, but when you bleed, you bleed. When you hurt, you hurt. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna,
And you not
you
hurt
get
for
cut.
like a day.
No, you hurt.
And like you back to yourself after you eat a bunch of food like Luffy. Like, no, you still hurt. You might feel better, but you still hurt.
It
after
is a
like,
lie.
See, it's because Luffy be eating his vegetables. You know, he
One
gets
of
his
the
vitamins and
characters-
minerals.
Literally said
eating them T-bone steaks,
he woke up. He said,
turkey legs.
"My body still hurt. I'm hurt everywhere." He says that one of the characters is like, yeah, bro, like you should really kind of be dead, but like they took some A whoopings.
Yeah, I take it back. The animation was done beautifully. The storyline when it finally picked up, I was very happy. I'm almost done. I got one episode left. It's to the
Man,
point where now, like, I would not be opposed to seeing this. I feel like this would be a very dope live action. Like, if they were to take this
yes.
exact story and make it into a live action, yeah. And I feel
If
like I'm not sure the history behind, like, if it was created or written by a woman. I believe it was. I
it's
thought I
a
saw that. But I could tell.
married couple team, it's a man and a woman. French can they like think they're French Canadian or production French and American production. So I think the dude is like maybe a white dude, and I think he's married to a Japanese or Asian person.
I can tell that they paid attention to
So
a
she
lot
married one
of
of them white devils.
intricate detail. Hey,
Hey man,
Hey.
make the
that's like
story
that what they say.
made
in the
that
show.
story much better though. Hey, look at the detail in there. I look. She
He was
showed,
like, he was like, I'll write this. I know about our people. No,
look,
Look, the
they ain't
details
pulled no punches.
are in there.
they
Like
say
they ain't missing nothing.
when they say white devil, they mean it.
yeah,
I'm like,
they
I'm
won't
feeling
lie
it.
to that.
I'm
You
like,
feel it.
You feel like
You feel it.
like even if I am she's like even if I'm a demon seed myself, I do not like you, white devil. Like she ain't like I'm like she like look, my people get on my nerves because you know they being they discriminate against me, but guess who fault it is? It ain't theirs. It's
Mhm.
y'all's.
That's right.
It's like now if
She
y'all
didn't
get my
land on
way,
Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on her. You know what I'm
she
saying?
know kill you in their path to get to them. She like I'm getting to
Mizu
them.
Shabazz. All right.
Let's not
That's
go that
funny.
far. But it's just
No, but yo, apply in a way. I mean, I know quite a few mixed people who kind of feel that way.
man, she
They
got
like as a part of myself, my ancestry. I have no love for.
but understood.
Man,
It's I love this. Like I didn't think first of all, just we gonna see Netflix plays and then next week I even started on Amusha. And next week is Scott Pilgrim, but that's why I had to like dive into this. So of course I know Mike is rolling this out week by week. Man, go on eat that buffet, man. I know you gotta roll your content out a little slowly with that, but I'm gonna discuss
this stuff is so good. I'm like, you know what? I'm flying through it too fast. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this week to week.
I was drinking it.
And plus, I ain't watching no Scott Pilgrim no way, so I ain't gotta worry about that.
I mean,
I'm
I ain't
jump
watching
on
that
that
Scott
Scott
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Cool.
You just go hear our thoughts on it, Mike. But I'm
I'm
just
jumping
saying,
No, I
on
mean
that
that's cool.
thing,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Just like I don't watch Berserk of Gluttony, y'all
My,
drop knowledge on
my
that.
brother Coop ain't steered me wrong yet, and I mean, who knew I'm brilliant when it comes to picking these anime shows?
I just know that I had.
I'm a
to
quarter
beg.
taco.
Okay, I just had to beg. I would just gamma like you of all people. I know you would have been doing yourself a disservice if you didn't watch this show. Like, you know, how can I put this? I think for any lady otaku or woman who likes this stuff, I love the way that they're doing her story. That's I don't know how else to put it. I mean, I think you as a lady can address this better than I could, but it's done right. It's like it's smart. She is, what's the word? Well, she brolic is the word, but
She is brother.
It's done with realism that
Yeah.
okay, I can feel like she deserves her revenge. Like her life,
definitely.
been hell. But I just gotta, but episode 1, I just gotta say this: 2 characters I love without a passion is Ringo. I know they didn't really say his name at first, but Ringo, the chef's son. First of all, shout out to him, man. Just good, just a good like.
Homie got treated in the first episode, boy. I tell you that.
did he, but he deserved all those treats. Okay.
Hey
He's a
man,
good dude.
yeah,
He learned about pumpkins and peaches, boy.
First of all,
See, cause Gamma's gone now, so she can't even laugh at
Okay.
that. But
okay. Well, look, they taught him. They taught him right. It's firm like a peach. It's like be a little, like be a little rough, be soft here, be a little rough here, blah blah blah. I don't know if that was just to make him shut up, but
it was
I don't
funny.
know.
Because she wanted him to leave her alone, so she was like, "All right, how much
Like,
for
yeah.
how much for one?" She was like, "How much for three?"
I was like 3. Like,
Look,
what
that's
are
when you
doing
want
to
somebody.
this man?
That's when you want somebody to be like straight up gone for a week or something.
You want that man to go night for real.
hey, and it worked. Cause she ain't seen him for a week.
Yo,
You
man,
go.
that dude was gone.
Hey man, when you play the video game where they say level up, you get them experience points. His meter shot up.
Oh yeah, he
Like-
was getting mad experience points. I'll tell you that. He got mad experience points on that.
But what they doing with the characters, even when they split off, it becomes like it's a full. Every character's getting treated with love, with love and full characterization. And just shout out to the Sword Father, to the Master, swords thing, bruh. Like episode 1 almost gave me tears, like, cause he.
Say, bro, I felt the same way. Sword Father was such a dope character, man.
Very touching.
To find a good soul. He a hard-working man. You got just wasn't no way around it. Either you were a samurai, you a villager, or you a worker, or you got something. You gotta fit in somewhere. If you don't fit, man, it's not a good place.
Yeah, because back then it wasn't really a lot of room for slacking. Because you had to. Like there wasn't no grocery store, bruh, your backyard was the grocery store. You had to get up, grow something.
Warrior, or you had to be a servant, or something. And unfortunately, you had to have if you were a lady, some certain skill, questionable skills that Ringo got to experience. You got to do something. So for him to take in this person, I don't think he knew that she was, a blue-eyed devil per se, but he know that this person was all right, well, you definitely on the street. And I just love how he some tea would be really nice. And he kept going and he kept going, and then he was like, I'm not gonna throw you out, clearly, but you're going to do this. I'm gonna see, basically giving her instruction, will you do this for me? I have a house. You can come in handy. You are an extra set of hands. And the man has wisdom and knowledge, and he was able to teach. And just the how can I put this? The musical flow of when he was teaching her to stay pace with the picking up the wood and the hitting of the hammer. And he would kind of bop on the head, you stay in rhythm. And it was all in, and it got all in rhythm. And it's man, they doing this on the first, once you know they're doing this on the first episode, and I think you said in your review, Mike, this ain't gonna be no trash show. This is, I don't care about training arcs in regular anime, but the way this was done, this is what was a good establishment of where she's at and how she got her samurai skills.
How she got so cold with her hands.
How she got cold, how she is so determined, and to see how she was able to pick that up from watching the swordsmen who will come through there, and some of that comes to bite you as you'll watch it. Not say bite, but a lot of her past comes to haunt her throughout her journey a little bit here and there. So as normally as most of these revenge flicks or shows do, but it wasn't done hastily. It was done where, oh yeah, this matters. Oh, you might have met this person, might do this, but y'all gonna see the different phases of her life. It's only been a couple of them. And it's even when it's good, it's not good. The only person who's truly, in fact, the only 2 people that's really good in her life, Sword Father, Ringo, and eventually you will learn of maybe like another. But this is an excellent show. I gotta give this show right now 9.999999. Like I am not joking.
All
Like,
right, cool.
like I
Hey,
cannot.
I love it. I absolutely love what I've seen so far. So
Shout
I
out.
I concur. No, me
Netflix
see
ain't
no
playing no
me see no
games, y'all.
flaws.
And also, this is also giving you value, and they giving you time. Each episode is no less than like 45 minutes. So we're talking about damn near 8 hours of content.
Yeah, like this show, Netflix in general, man, because there's some other stuff I've been covering. Like Netflix is coming with it.
Like, once y'all watch it, I definitely want to go vastly more into detail. And it don't even have to be his own episode, but just to discuss the plot points of it, because I don't want to ruin it. But all I can say is just the cold fights, man. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Cold, it's beautiful. As a person who loves Samurai Jack, I know that's lighter, even though Samurai
Classic.
Jack became very dark when
Especially
it
the
came
final
back.
season.
Final season was 10 out of, can't even give it a 10 just because that last episode. Like, it's really a 10, but it was like a heartfelt 9, a heartbreaking 9.
I mean, I won't mad at the
Yeah.
last episode. The last
Oh no,
episode,
I was pissed he cleaned off.
It was heartbreaking.
In
It
fact,
was
let me just
rough, boy.
spoiler for people who haven't watched Samurai Jack.
bruh, this thing is like, what, 5 years old now?
So I'm just gonna say that. So I'm not happy that what's her name, Ashi died. That I felt that was a little rushed, and it was just like, oh, I gotta die now. I'm like, bruh, and you just see Jack. He got back. Jack didn't even know he wanted a companion and a love, and he was just looking sad and forlorn. And they was like, Jack didn't. Of all characters I've watched, he deserved that. I'm like, God damn you, Jinty Tatarsky. Why did you do this?
This is a family show, y'all. Don't disregard that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Emotionally speaking, Jack ain't deserved that. He got back to get stabbed in the back.
Brother had the full beard and everything, got cleaned up.
Bro, that man was a man out of time and was cursed, and then went through literally hell, and a hateful demon just hate him. Like, bro, you can like a Cool had already won. He still mad.
Technically he had one because
he
had
won from the beginning.
Yeah,
but when he got that sword and when he found his own purpose again, and not even trying to sound like I'm preaching, but when he had the ability to fully kill and get the devil off his back, he destroyed him. I love the destroying of Cool, but sometimes you can't be. But Aku is a great villain, though. I know this original voice actor died. I don't think
Mako.
Was Mako did Aku as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Man,
yes.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Mako, in the afterlife. But just really, Aku and what he's done was phenomenal. Like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Cool shouted out Mako in the afterlife.
Like, yo,
I don't know if I've ever heard anybody do that.
He had this shining down on us, yo.
Bruh, Aku, there ain't gonna never be another Mako, and there ain't gonna never be another Aku. Cause he would just do the things he would do with Aku when they was being even silly to serious.
Like slapstick. Yeah, he'd be funny.
Cause Aku can be so evil, and then be like, and he'll just like pop up. He's like, look, man. We hate you. You hate me. I hate you. You cut me. I fly away. And then he challenged, like, look, man, I'm gonna challenge you to a regular fight. And then they was like, he was still cheating. He was like, I knew you was gonna cheat, so I hit my sword, fake sword. That was one of the crazy episodes where they was hand to hand combat. And he was like, no super strength or cool. He's like, all right, man, I ain't gonna do that. I lied. That was like,
right, because Jack was getting the best of him. He'll cheat.
Like, yo, if you like, just why if you into samurai flicks, and I said this earlier, this year, this has been the year of samurai stuff. Because if you want to throw Bleach in there, kind of like that as well, from Revenger to Blue Eye, What's been another good
Oh
samurai?
snap! I forgot about Revenger. I never finished that. I gotta finish Revenger.
I thought you finished Revenger.
Nah, I think I still have a. Let me look. Did I? I don't think I finished Revenger.
I
But
did.
sorry, keep going, keep going.
Just it's good to when it's a truly dealing with the samurai. Sometimes it's not always the best, but when they get the samurai right in its essence of what the character is, it can be some truly engaging stuff. And I prefer the samurai flick to be more grounded than just magical and whimsical. Like I like that for my ninjas. Like ninjas, they're supposed to be mysterious, you know, shadows of the night. Do whatever with that, you know. I if because technically samurai are your knights of the round. They put it. They're your they're your soldiers. They're supposed to be honorable and in the light and unyielding. So it's supposed to be a little bit different. So again, I highly recommend Blue Eye. I just cannot recommend it enough.
Word up, man. That's what's up. I guess I'll go back to Dub real quick. Dub, do you have anything to report from Berserk of Gluttony?
No, because I am so unfocused. I have not watched the most recent episode because I am watching Blue Eye Samurai, and I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, and Gen V. That's the other thing that had consumed all my time.
Oh yeah, I gotta run that back so I can go in and review that.
Yeah. But yeah, Berserk of Gluttony is still dope, y'all. Y'all should watch it. His sword is a trip.
I watched half of the latest one. It's a little like he rolled to do the last rub, so it got a little weird. It's like a transitional episode. It's not the best episode. So far it's about to be more setting up. Like I said, it's a little more not as fluid, because I tell you, they do save the money on the in between stuff. Again, the fights are okay.
Some just say that's great storytelling.
It's good way.
The storytelling's so good that they can skip a whole bunch and you'll still understand.
Now, is it anything? Yeah, the way it transitioned, it felt like I missed something, but I didn't. So it's okay. Like, watch it, but it's like this is a good episode that if you do skip it, to watch it with the next one probably. Like I say, y'all, Berserk of Gluttony, it's not gonna break any blow any doors off. But do I like the character, the sword, and the dude, and Lady Roxy? Sure. Do I want to see him win the day eventually when he killed these generically evil people? Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, because they some evil bastards.
I mean, one is gone already. There's only two of the Variks left, so
Yes.
I mean, when you slap one dude's face through a tree,
Dang.
clearly deserve it. Like I don't even want this boy's stats. He disgusts me. I ain't think I ever heard a protagonist say something like that. Like, I guess
Like,
they
I
said,
don't want his wax stuff all over my essence.
That's why he gave it to the sword. Like the sword, like, look, man, I don't got no complaints. Give me.
It's almost like when a vampire be like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna drink you. I'm just gonna kill you."
Yeah, you ain't good enough to drink. You'll ruin my appetite. Like, probably literally, like you'll take it. So it's not much of nothing new on Berserk of Gluttony this week per se. So yeah.
All right, no doubt. Coop, anything on your end? Anything else that you've been watching you want to drop? Because we coming up on time. You know what I'm saying? Anything else on your mind?
I need to start back to Bullbuster. I did watch episode 1. I don't know if I mentioned that last week. I like it. The bald headed dude, I don't know why he got a toupee. He needs to shave that garbage off.
Yo, man, just be bald, yo. Ain't no wrong with being bald, y'all.
Yeah, shave it off, man. Shine it up. Be cool. He is annoying, but I like the premise so far that we're a poor, struggling company. We can't just shoot unlimited bullets into the ether like it's Robotech. or Gundam.
Gundam or something. Well,
Yeah,
see,
like
Gundam, aren't they backed by like some hyper intergalactic government? So like
it
they
depends.
got money on
Federation.
money.
Whatever Gundam you on, basically they already rich. Like don't even worry about that. You gotta fight you gotta deal with the politics of it. Now the poor people in Gundam are poor. But like if you're generally with the army or the evil people, you already you wearing capes with weird masks and stuff, so you kinda you got it, but you still can get your issue in Gundam. Here, you gotta go through red tape. It's like as me and Mark, we're government employees. We understand this pitiful concept a lot. It's
Look,
our
I'm
life.
telling y'all, as someone who knows about the government game, bruh, it
It's
take forever to get approval for anything. Oh,
Bruh.
and if they be like, oh, if you do this, we'll reimburse you. Don't think you're gonna get that money like when you
uh
receipt. So
get
you're gonna
it
give them the receipt, and then it's gonna quote process for a
2 pay
good month
periods.
to a month and a half.
Dude,
A
Then you
month.
gonna get your
I
money back.
I ain't let them. I let them get me like that one time. Now they gotta pay in advance, man.
You
Gotta
can
give
do
you
it in
their
If they
cheese
advance
if
up
they
now.
front.
if they need me to do it, but I say that and Golden fixes X-ray machines because he's that kind of genius and saves them 30 grand.
Don't
If they
save
say
them
they ain't
nothing.
got to pay me.
Yeah.
Like y'all
I
got
mean
money.
they wasn't gonna pay it anyway because they greedy. But I'm just saying like
Right.
if you hey, I gotta jump into it a little bit more faster. Shout out to Camp Vision, working on some things. But I do like the look of it. So I've been watching that. Of course, Invincible. If y'all don't mind chatting up a little Invincible, I did watch the first episode of that because there's only one episode in the season. Ain't miss a beat. God. I'll jump back there. But other anime, basically I'm watching the same things. And Blue Eye came in, Laserhawk came in my life,
Mhm.
like that. Netflix has just been
Netflix
blowing.
anime, y'all.
Netflix
Netflix
is
anime.
blowing my life away. Like I have not even really watched.
Netflix anime is on another level, y'all. Y'all look.
Yo, we didn't anticipate liking Laserhawk as much as we did.
I
Like
didn't.
it was good.
I didn't expect it to suck up my time like that. I didn't expect these different things these new IP that's not really attached to nothing. Well, Laserhawk is attached to a whole lot, but still to be drawn.
It's kind of like done in a fresh way where it's kind of got its own mythos to do.
Well, it's basically a fresh pot of gumbo of the weirdest variety.
Yeah,
Like it touches everybody's from somewhere.
yeah,
but it
because
makes this new
it's
thing.
basically like imagine you got all the Ubisoft stuff, but imagine this is like Earth, Earth 1005 or something like that, and they can do whatever they want to do with these characters.
It's their universe. Like they really like put everybody in
to
who's
make
attached in their universe in Laserhawk.
to make Ubisoft universe work, and then it makes sense. Like I say, I'm still going to go back and get Watch Dogs 2 because Watch Dogs 2 is a good basis of that show with the whole, not to go deep into it, listen to our review, but we heaping praise on it because we want y'all to watch it and enjoy it. I ain't gonna go deep into it, but it's just, just a good thing that just weirdly made. But Netflix is doing all this stuff, man. Like I
Yeah,
say,
Netflix is nailing it, man.
and I haven't even had a chance to touch. I'm in. How you say it?
Animusha.
Animusha, yeah.
Which is a Capcom property.
Yep.
So another video game property, but it's actually a true anime. Like
it looks beautiful, and I can't wait to jump on it.
Which is
God, y'all are turning me into an old taco.
Which is another samurai back thing. Maybe a little bit of supernatural with this one.
Yeah.
This one is gonna be a little brutal.
It's got supernatural in it, and boy, it is fresh. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll throw it over to Dub real quick. Final thoughts, and where can they find you?
Final thoughts, y'all. I'll be better next week because we will be talking about Invincible because I'll be into that. I'll have watched some Animusha because I think that's where I'm going next. But I am going to be finishing up Blue Eye Samurai because that joint is banana bread. It is bonkers.
Mike,
It is
Mark,
beautifully rendered.
I'm on
It
well,
it's got great characters. Like, you care about all the characters right out the gate.
True.
They are writing with
I
this thing,
challenge
and it is beautifully
to finish.
illustrated. It's that joint, man.
I challenge you to finish Blue Eye this week and start Scott.
Oh man, I'm
on
gonna finish.
Friday.
I might finish Blue Eye by Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna jump on that thing tonight.
Regardless of which, because of Scott Pilgrim is going to make a lot of waves come Friday.
Oh yeah, we're
so
jumping on Scott Pilgrim too.
Due to Scott Pilgrim's target demographic, there's a little inside joke between us.
I mean, yeah, well,
Due to Scott Pilgrim's target demographic, even if it's, and this is not me throwing anything on it, but even if it's not good, it's going to be elevated. Even if it's not
it's
good,
gonna make tons of waves.
because due to its target demographic and the type of dude that the main character represents, it's going to be elevated anyway.
Hey man, it's like drinking Mountain Dew, spraying yourself with Axe body spray.
There's
And
a
I
whole
don't
bunch of
know.
dusty brads out there.
bunch of yeah, Brads, Kylers.
Yep,
Your name is
Brad,
like
Chad,
and
all them,
Tylers.
dust all over them.
If you used to wear a what's his name, Justin Bieber haircut back in the day, this is your time to shine, to come back
It's your time to shine.
in pure anime form.
Hey, woke Justin Bieber is creeping me out.
There's a woke Justin Bieber. I heard enough. All right, I don't even want to know.
He is creeping me out, man.
Oh boy.
What
I
do you
mean,
think?
if this is what he looked like happy, let's get him back on drugs.
Oh boy. Anyway, where can they find you?
I'm Mark Dub on IG, Mark Dub 44 on X / the Twitter, and Mark Dub in real life. I'm in these streets.
That's right, y'all.
I be hanging out with Coop sometimes.
I Coop. Final thoughts. Where can they find you?
Final thoughts again. Watch Blue Eye. As far as gotta give love to Invincible, catch that. Dope. Very intense. Man, these anime and / animated shows, however you want to subscribe to them, is doing what I thought they would do. And Mark says he's becoming more of an otaku, or otaku as he want to say it, taco. But
I don't want to disrespect a real otaku by calling myself one. I'm an old taco.
All it means is fan, man. I mean, bro, look, I joke about it, but all it means is it translates to fan in Japanese. It's just dudes take it too far. That's why I just kind of like, hey, I'm a quarter otaku. We know what it means. We there. We all there. But I really have left the train of live action stuff. Marvel was my last, Marvel and DC. I joke about DC, but then I don't watch it. But the regular superhero game is in trouble for my entertainment attention. And I truly mean this right now. I'm not just bagging on Disney, but I do need them to work harder for my dollars and for my attention. It is hard as hell to not. I mean, Onimusha, Captain Laserhawk, Blue Eye Samurai. I haven't even watched Scissor 7. That's something I like from Netflix. Scott Pilgrim. This whole month, I have watched.
So Netflix been on the attack, bro. They got Castlevania. They've been on the attack.
Look, Castlevania.
Nocturne put a hole in my head.
If you haven't watched any of this, let's say you just like, hey man, the end of October, I need some stuff to watch. You literally can just watch, say, I like this, I like animation. You can literally just watch Netflix. But then, if you just want to use it to catch up on One Piece, they got One Piece for a little bit. So you got hours and hours and hours of, stuff. And including, shout out to our friend who's recitating from the dead, Zom, which is funny. I hope that like they finally release news of that it's coming December. I think they're gonna release all three.
On Christmas.
I hope that doesn't mean they just unpacking it to delete it. I hope that there's a season 2 announcement coming within 3 months of that.
Hopefully they'll
It's
announce it
coming.
on Christmas. Hopefully they'll do that.
I am not getting my hopes up because Japan do stuff that just the fact that this is coming out in Christmas instead of October. It should have came out on Halloween Day. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, I love it. I miss you, Zom. Miss y'all. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not gonna get myself my hopes up and then they be like, oh, we come back in 10 years. Like some anime have done. Like, bro. No. I'm still gonna read the book. I'm hoping if Mike, I will give Mike his props. If they say announcement on Christmas Day, you got a fan in me. But otherwise, I'm gonna be reading the book because this still just I don't understand what happened, and we never gonna get no clear answer. You know, Netflix don't give us a clear answer. Japanese companies really do not give Americans or really put that out there. So, but I'm hopeful. But yeah, man. This is what I've been watching, and like, y'all, we usually review the Marvel stuff. I literally only watch one episode of Loki because I've been so entertained with this, and including the video games. The best Marvel thing right now is Marvel Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Like right at this moment, it is that. As they say, he's that guy. It's him or whatever the young
He
people say.
him.
He him. Like Spider-Man 2 is Marvel right now at the moment. I hope the best for the Marvels that come out this weekend. I'll get
I'll
around
be
to
seeing it. I'll be seeing it on Thursday. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. I always keep it real with y'all.
I
know what I'm
could
saying?
go Thursday. I could go Thursday.
Like when Blue Beetle came out, I said, "Yo, man, y'all can stay at home. It's cool to watch, but y'all can stay at home." Then what did we see when it came out at home? It said we saw articles about people saying, "Hey, this is good." And why? Because it's good to watch at home. Do I think that you should pay to park, especially depending on the city you
Oh
in?
yeah, y'all
Pay to
for
park
parking. Ooh,
and then pay for popcorn. But no.
bruh, that's
Going to
$30
watch this
for
at
getting
home.
in.
Going to
That's
watch
30.
this at home and
How much
enjoy
it costs
yourself.
to park? How much it costs to park in these places? 20,
Yeah,
10?
sometimes in LA, like in LA, it could easily run $10, $20. Now, sometimes a movie theater will validate your parking, sometimes, but that's not a guarantee.
I
So,
just, I
it,
just can't imagine.
but see, now I'm back in Richmond. Shouts out to VA, two up, two down. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't got to pay to park. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you want to go to certain places, but in most theaters here, you don't have to pay to park. You just park in a lot like a regular person and just
I
walk on in.
mean, can't even park in restaurants in Atlanta. Shout out to Keith Lee without
Mm.
paying for part. Like, that's a whole nother podcast one day. I watched the video that you sent, Mike.
Oh boy.
But yeah. So y'all, we're in a golden age of content. It may
Yep.
not be just
Bruh,
superhero content, but
this is like Toonami level goodness, bruh. This is like Adult Swim level goodness. Like we got a
bruh.
lot of shows
And shout out to our
that
homie
drop like in this season, I guess you could say.
Ninja ain't she didn't join us tonight. She wasn't feeling well. Shout out to her. Like Attack on Titan just ended. Like we're not Attack
Yeah.
on Titan watchers, but like that ended. Like that happened
Right,
in November.
and
That's
she,
a big one.
Ninja is tough, and she sings the praises of Attack on Titan all the time. So if she sings it, then you know that it's something serious.
It's not for me, but I do look forward to her review. She can spoil it all the way. I'll watch reviews, whatever. Like I say, I get the seriousness of it. It hits you hard. With the little bit I have, I was like, oh lord, this is depressing. Like it's good, but for various reasons, I'm not really into Attack on Titan. But I'm not saying nobody else shouldn't be. But I do
Right.
look forward to Sherry's reviews whenever she does it. But like I said, this is a golden age, man. So I'm just gonna say, you can find me at www.blerd-ish.com, blurred-ish on IG, same as Threads, X. You find me. I may not be there. I have now changed the blurred market to Books and Ish. So we rebranded some stores, still all on the Blurrish website, but I'm just getting a renewed refocus to find books since I'm now, truly dipping more my feet into the distribution toward, my toes in the water, through all my methods of distribution. So we do want to get that up for you. It's holiday time. Get these books. I'm going to be curating my butt off this year. So that's the goal. And of course, anybody want to drop any suggestions, if you're in the comments or whatever, if you're looking for something that definitely can be bought at different type of stores, holler at me. Maybe I can make that happen. We can find it, see what we can do. So, and if you're in Baton Rouge, November 17th, find me at Electric Depot, back to where KOK Wings is at. I won't be having time to sell and eat wings. I just have to get them on the way home. And back in December,
KOK, man.
shouts out to KOK. And December 2nd, if you're in New Orleans, I should be at the NOLA Book Fair, and that will be kind of the end of my year. We shall see about December 10th, but December 2nd, probably my last setup of the year, maybe.
Well, look, everything must come to an end. You know what I'm saying? Next year you'll be back at it. But I guess what is it? Final thoughts for me. Watch Animusha. Watch Invincible, cause he back. Man, watch Pluto. Please watch Pluto.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I'm gonna jump on it. I've heard great things.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cam.
Man, look, we living good. I don't want to hear no complaints about no animation. Like, look, we living good. And whoever was complaining about Jujutsu Kaisen, where a writer or an animator had to apologize, man, y'all better stop. Jujutsu Kaisen this season has been crazy.
What did they say? Like, I kind of got the gist of it, but I ain't really paid attention.
I don't know. I saw it run past my timeline that either you sent it or Dub sent it, but basically he was apologizing because people were mad about an episode or something. Man, look, animation is too good right now. We got tons of stuff. Like in this season alone, we ain't even talking about this whole year. Like this season alone, we got tons of stuff, bro. We good.
What people will be mad at Jujutsu Kaisen. First of all, I love the whole subway underground fighting. It kind of looks like the episode, the level in Mortal Kombat 3. Not to date myself, but it just kind of reminds me of that subway vibe where with the fights that been going on, all that.
Yeah, man. This stuff is on another level. So yeah, that's it. Stop complaining. Appreciate all this anime. We got tons of stuff. We got some Fire Force stuff coming today. We got some Marvel stuff coming at the end of the week. And we got a Loki review for the season coming at the end of the week too.
You're reviewing Fire Force?
No, I'm just talking about there's one thing in Fire Force I'll be talking about today. So but I'm not reviewing Fire Force though.
Oh well, okay, fair enough.
Because it's like, there's certain things that I'll see, like I'll remark upon something on the show that I saw. So something that I saw that I felt, I had to, speak on. So, I'm gonna drop a couple thoughts.
Shouts out to Ogun.
You know what I'm saying? Ogun out there, you know what I'm saying?
Holding it down. That's Mike's only saving grace of that show, and I'm fine with that.
Yo, man, I don't know why they trying to play him low like Piccolo though, but I mean, I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I know, I understand. We can't never get no real love, so we do what we can. Do what we can.
Hey, at least he's not green. Okay, he's legit a black man.
Yeah, he's legit black. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, guys, until the next time that you have to in turn save the world from an alien invasion, or until the next time that you have to go demon hunting, this is from us to you saying peace.
Watch out for the blue eyes. Watch out for